What is up, peoples of YouTube? I'm the Motorcycle Mick, and today, well, if you read the title of this video, you might already be pissed off, and you might be wondering why. Well, this isn't a video telling you not to buy a Harley-Davidson. This is just some reasons why you shouldn't buy a brand new one. But before I get too far into this video, if you are new to this channel or have been watching for a very long time, hit that subscribe button down below. I upload videos every Tuesday and Thursday around 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we did hit 500 subscribers. I'm doing that giveaway this Saturday on a live stream, so be sure to be there and be subscribed to this channel if you want a chance to win some Mad Bike gloves. We are on a trail to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit there, I'm giving away a helmet. If you don't have one for next riding season or you're trying to get one as a gift for someone, this could be a good chance for you to try and win it. But back to the main event. 5 main reasons that you in TV land should not buy a brand new Harley-Davidson. And it's not because I don't like the bikes, because I love Harleys, and I personally bought one brand new. As an order of what these go, I mean, pick your order, but this is just 5 reasons. And I don't want to deter you from buying a Harley, because I think everyone should ride a Harley in their life. I mean, go ahead, jump on one, ride it, it's fun. But number 1 is pretty straightforward, and that's price. When you buy a brand new model, or I should say brand new model year, you're going to be paying that premium price. Especially nowadays, we're into the 2020 model year. If you're looking to get something, get like an 18. And the reason I say that is because I purchased my bike brand new off the floor. And this was back in 2018. Many of you know my heritage, I ride it all the time, and I absolutely love it, would not trade it for the world. But when I was up at my local Harley-Davidson dealership, I saw a 2018 Red Iron Denim Heritage Softail 114, same as mine, except for mine's not Red Iron Denim. And for my initial cost to what it is now, it was about $10,000 cheaper. And that's because it's 2 years old, it's a used bike, but don't be afraid of the term used. People don't want something used, they want something brand new. They always want the most brand new thing. But when I say used with a Harley, I mean, if a test model at a dealership has more than, I think it's 100 miles, it has to be sold as used. It can't be sold as brand new. And that's where you can benefit, because they have to sell it as the used motorcycle. Or even then, someone that got a, let's say like that person that got the Heritage and decided they want something bigger, or whatever reason they went with something different, and they ended up getting something bigger. And while leaving that used bike that had 2,000 miles on it at a good price with accessories on it for $14,000. So you can see where I'm coming from with price. Don't be afraid to look at the used section. The second thing we're going to look at with this is accessories. Now, initial cost on a motorcycle is expensive, so a brand new bike's going to cost you the price of the motorcycle. They might give you a little bit of a deal and maybe some accessories, but you're still going to be paying for a decked out touring model, 30 grand for a bike, let alone when you add on accessories to the motorcycle. And that includes handlebars, heated grips, heated seats, maybe different rims, different audio, exhaust, intake, stage kits, all of those goodies. But when you go back in and look at the cost of what those are added on to what your original price is for a brand new motorcycle, well, you might be a little bit let down. Now, there's 2 routes that can happen with this, and that is, it could be either A, you buy a used motorcycle like a 17 or 18 or even maybe a 19 that's used, but that bike's already come with a bunch of accessories on it, like a stage 1, which is your exhaust, your intake. You're going to be getting, maybe new grips, maybe floorboards, maybe it's got a tour pack that's added on, LED lights, all the goodies that someone's going to put on from the factory. And that's why you want to look at like base models, even maybe special models that were testers or someone had before and they went up to like a CVO or an Ultra or a Limited. And you can save yourself a lot of money on accessories because these bikes already have the accessories that you're looking for on them. Also, going along with the lines of the accessories already being on them, it's not going to be an added cost onto what you're doing. Everyone knows that you're not going to pay for accessories. No matter how many accessories you put on your motorcycle, you will never get that money back out of it, except for maybe like a stage 1, and you're not even really going to get your money back out of that. But for someone that wants a brand new motorcycle and wants all the goodies and wants to have the newest and best thing to compete with their friends, they're blinded by that whole effect, and then they're going to want to have the loudest sounding Harley. They're going to want to have that stage kit on there, because everyone knows with Harley-Davidson you have to put a stage kit on there. They come retarded from the factory, and you always have to put that time and money in there to make it to get somewhat power. Dealers always want to push new inventory. Their new inventories they want to push. That's why every time you go to a dealership, 90% of the time, they got the used stuff back in another areas away from the first site. So when you first walk in, you're going to see brand new motorcycles, and then other places you're gonna see used. And they might just have a couple used bikes out and then have like a warehouse or something else full of them that are full and loaded with accessories. They aren't in your site, so that's something you have to ask for. Number 3 is kind of a big one, especially with Harley-Davidson, and that is the warranty. Granted, some used bikes do come with a warranty on there, but just be warned that that warranty still falls underneath that whole EPA crap. Just be careful what you're looking at and what you're buying. Don't get too wound up in a warranty. When you buy a new motorcycle and you really want to put some accessories on it, put some power to the ground, because being truthful, the 107s and the 114s, they have a lot of room for improvement. They could be a lot better, they could do a lot better, and they sit there and look at you and say that bike has power, and I can tell you 100% from the factory, it feels more than like a twin cam, but it doesn't have that power that it can have. That's why my bike's got the stage 1 on there, but a true stage 1 with a tuner and an intake and exhaust. But also those things will void a warranty. Especially in today's world, if you void that warranty, because the bikes are so new, that means that parts may not be easily accessible, or they might be expensive because there's only a limited number of people making them. I know for a fact, like if you want to get headwork or jugs, new valves, anything like that on like a brand new Milwaukee 8, it gets pricey. It is extremely expensive. Honestly, you could be doing it so much easier if you just got a bike that was a couple model years older and put the money into it to build that motor without having to worry about a warranty, because the parts you put in there are going to be put in by a company or the dealership, and they're going to warranty that work for a certain amount of time. So that's when you really want to break it in, figure it out, see if there's any issues that are arising. The 4th reason I will tell you not to buy a Harley-Davidson brand new, especially if you're a new rider, is it's easy to fall in that trap of once you complete your BRC, especially if you're taking it through Harley-Davidson, to buy a brand new motorcycle. You want to make sure that you're buying a bike that suits you, and it can be easy to fall under the spell of, get one certain bike. Street Glide is really cool. When you go out and buy a Street Glide as your first motorcycle, if you aren't comfortable on it, you're buying a bike that you've never ridden before, and you don't know really what you're getting yourself into, because it's a big step coming from like a Street 500 that you take on BRC, or even maybe something smaller from a community college BRC, going to something that's not so much the power of a Street Glide, but the weight. For a new rider, you want something that you're going to be able to learn and be comfortable riding on, especially on cruisers. The whole reason cruisers are nice is because it's got a lower center of gravity and it makes it easy to put your feet down while riding. Finding something that you can grow and get comfortable on is going to be the best bet to make sure that you continue riding. I've seen a lot of times people go out and buy that brand new Harley, and they end up quitting riding and sell the bike because they just never got comfortable. And the 5th and final reason I'm going to tell you not to buy a brand new Harley is kind of 3 things put together. One of them is break-in. When you have a motor that's brand new, you have to take the time to break it in. Then you got to get a 1,000-mile service, then a 5,000-mile service, then a 10,000-mile service. And in order to keep your warranty, like we talked about, you have to have these services done on time, and normally by the dealership is the one they like best, unless you have paper documents from a certified shop. Mind you, that has to be a certified shop that does the work in order to maintain your warranty. Along with that break-in is engine quirks. If you buy a used Harley that's got 5,000 to 10,000 miles on there, which isn't really a lot, the person that had that motorcycle before and the dealership that has it now is already gave it a once over. Basically all the quirks figured out on the bike and all of the little issues that could be going on worked out. Especially with Milwaukee 8s, there's been some known issues that exist, but people are taking the motorcycles in to get them repaired, get them fixed. And so when you get that used motorcycle, it already has all that stuff done to it, and if it doesn't, the dealership's going to do it before they put that bike out on the floor to make sure that all the warranties are taken care of and be able to be sold. And they're very durable. Granted, there's a lot of jokes out there about Harleys leaking and you gotta carry a bag of sand or floor dry with you and all these other things. New Harleys don't really do that. And if they do, that normally means something seriously wrong. But Harley motors are very, very long lasting. They have a lot of strength to them, even though that, there's some other issues with like oil transfer or something and all that stuff. But those issues are gonna be fixed on a used bike because they have to fix those things before they put it back out. But when you buy a new motorcycle, you got that break-in period, you have all those issues that could arise, and then you have to have that time off to have it fixed. And so when you buy a used bike that's already been through those issues, that's had that downtime to be fixed, and allows you to be able to go out and ride your bike consistently more often whenever you want to, without having to worry about, hey, my bike's down right now because of an issue, and I gotta get into the dealership to get it fixed. And who knows when that could be, because you don't know how busy the delivery driver or pickup driver is, you don't know how busy the shop is, and especially especially in this time of year when it's getting to the cooler weather, everyone's going in to get the work done on their bikes. It's either end of the season or early before the next season, everyone's getting their stuff in, so you want to make sure that if you do have that issue, you get it taken care of. But these are just 5 reasons that you shouldn't buy a brand new Harley. And like I said before, this isn't don't buy a Harley. This is talking about reasons you shouldn't buy a brand new one. But that's all I had for you guys today. You know, going back through my list, number 1, with the whole price issue, you're paying a lot less for a used bike. Accessories, most bikes are gonna come with them on there, or if you're getting accessories, you can get aftermarket ones. Along with worrying about warranty, you can get your stage kit on there. That's actually a true stage kit, not the Screaming Eagle crap. You're gonna have more comfort having a used bike because you're not worrying about all the issues. You know, as a new rider or someone that's stepping up to a bigger bike, you don't have to worry about that whole pain in the butt of being stressed out about a brand new Harley underneath you and if something happens. And the durability and the quirks and having all that figured out and break-in periods, you don't have all that. You can just jump on the bike and ride. But let me know what you guys think below in the comments section. I want to know what your opinion is on this. I mean, if you are diehard buying a brand new Harley, or if you're more set on buying used bikes because, you know, the price is there, you're more about having a good priced bike than having the most brand new technological thing, which really normally isn't that much more tech advanced. Don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and as always, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon tea, brunch, lunch, nightcap, midnight stack, crumpet, McGriddle, bacon sandwich, and remember to always ride for freedom. Goodbye.
Shit is old school. They say I'm not supposed to, but I make my own rules. Dawg, this shit is old school. Yo, bitch, man, that's old news. She been on my whole crew. Yeah, that chick is ran through. Ha. This shit sound like old tool. Pull up and I drop the roof, and that bitch a old school. These niggas acting brand new. I just keep it old.